pampered and also wore no extra protection or braces.
And they certainly felt like if he had not left the game last week or 2 weeks ago against Iowa, it would have been a different story.
Today.
And Brett Bielema's team lines up to play in a phone booth, try to go power football to start. Here's Chase Brown. He's got a crease, gets to the sideline, and it looks like he has a first down carry to start the game. Jair Brown brought him down. Sikowski, second down and short, so he's got a shot to take, looking for Casey Washington, and he's interfered with. A ball that was underthrown, and that'll be 15 yards.
Pass interference. Defense, number 5. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Obviously a good opportunity to take a shot. 2nd and 1 after that 9-yard first down carry. It's a double move on Castro Fields to Washington. The ball is well underthrown by Sikowski. Maybe the rain plays part of that. It's a great
field for an Illinois team that only has 1 field goal this season in the first quarter offensively. Here's Chase Brown again. They block it up on the edge. He's all the way down to the Penn State 32-yard line, picks up 18 plays.
No question.
Sikowski rolls out, sidearms one to the sideline, and it may have been picked off on a dive. Curtis Jacobs gets the takeaway. And the early momentum shift created by the Penn State defense. Four-man rush. Clifford flushed out of the pocket. Gets to the sideline and takes a sack. How about that job by the Illinois defense after the quarterback throws a pick to get a 3-and-out and create 2 negative plays.
Now for Penn State offensively, you got to hurt the movement, the slanting of Illinois' defensive line, and for their defense, you just got to suffocate. You got to suffocate this Illinois offense.
A couple of tight ends as well. Ray again, right up the middle, breaking tackles. He looks like an old Brett Bielema running back. Sikowski floats one down the sideline, jump ball broken up.
This next 5 weeks in college football, specifically tied to that division, is going to be awesome.
Kevon Lee powers his way out to the 25-yard line, picks up 13, and a first down for Penn State. They clock down to 5. Couple of tight ends on 3rd down and short. Here's a straight ahead handoff, and Lee isn't going to get there. The defensive front for Illinois stands tall. They have forced 4th down and 1. Illinois off to a good start with 47 yards rushing. They have leaned on their offensive line so far. Here's Chase Brown. This time he's got nowhere to go, and the ball pops out. It rolls back towards the goal line. The officials did not blow the play dead. They did not rule that Brown's forward progress had been stopped.
In the end zone.
That's a Penn State touchdown.
Hold up. The ruling on the field is forward progress was stopped to the ball carrier. It's 2nd down. The ruling on the field is forward progress. It's 2nd down.
I thought they had not ruled that forward progress had been stopped. They are now taking away the touchdown.
Look at Tarburton.
Penn State has their extra point group out on the field. The referee just came over and announced that this is no longer a touchdown. It is still Illinois football, and that Chase Brown's forward progress was stopped before the ball popped out. Sikowski flips a screen out to the right to Chase Brown, and they pick up the first down.
Execution.
Again, a couple of tight ends, extra offensive linemen in the game. And here's Brown, finds a cutback lane. Still on his feet, spins all the way out to the 40-yard line for a first down. Well, this offensive line is responding.
They're the top 10 offensive linemen they have. Only 2 of them are younger than a senior, and 1 of them starts. So it's more about a numbers thing for this offense.
And they'll have to punt now as Jaquan Brisker brought down Brown.
So again, it was more of a numbers thing for Breland, but he knows how to recruit and develop offensive linemen.
Penn State backed up, and there's the hookup. Clifford to Dotson. The ball pops out, but it's covered up by Parker Washington. Clifford to throw again. Under some pressure. Just hoists one down the sideline. Going up after it is Dotson. 50-50 ball. He won it. What a play by Jahan Dotson. He was just waiting for the ball to fall in the breadbasket, and Dotson went up and got it. There's the slant. Loose. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the house. Touchdown.
Battling this latest bout, Bob.
Yes, every good thought and prayer for Jahan Dotson's mom. Here's Chase Brown, gets to the sideline. It looks like he's got a first down. And by the way, Dan,
we have to battle cancer as well, right? So thoughts and prayers to Dickie V as well as Dotson's mother.
3rd down and a half yard, and there is the first down for Chase Brown as he just squeezed it. And Mustafa, as you can see, out for the season. Play action, under pressure, and the ball pops out as Sitkowski is hit. It's loose, and it looks like the Nittany Lions have it. Brandon Smith, pass rush, and the knockout. Pumping by Clifford. Long throw to the sideline, and reaching up to haul it in is Brenton Strange, the tight end. He's out of bounds in the red zone. Clifford get them to tip their hand. Play clock at 7. Here comes the blitz. Clifford hit as he throws. Open in the end zone, but he floated it up over the head of Parker Washington, who had a step on Martin to add to the Penn State lead. Snap high. Was placed down, and he's got it. Offensively in the first quarter. Sitkowski bullets one right to the line to gain, and he's got it to Daniel Barker. So the tight end, just enough to move the chains.
Each quarter had some success.
To midfield, and breaking tackles is Chase Brown. It's only the 2nd time in the game that Illinois has crossed the 50, but it's a chunk carry for Chase Brown. Eventually, Jair Brown ran him out, 27 yards.
It's a really good job by the interior of the offensive line. Sift block. What about that cut by Brown, and then making King miss? 4-down territory.
Chase Brown already over 100 yards. Instead, they'll just push the pile with the quarterback on 3rd down and 2, and Art Sitkowski looks like he has enough.
Manageable situations.
Here's McCray. Cut down, but picked up a first down inside the 12-yard line.
Love just running right to the heart of this defense.
Quarterback sneak. Sitkowski pushes the pile. Down to about the 2-yard line, very close to the line to gain. It looks like he's got it. Ball inside the 2. Chase Brown spins at the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. It is a touchdown for the Illini. They finally break the ice.
About it before, he has this great ability to just constantly fall forward. That's the perfect example of it. I love the fact that they come out of that timeout type of thing, and that offensive line, the head comments about them this week have shown up in this first half, and Chase Brown has been absolutely fantastic.
First carry for John Lovett. The Baylor transfer with an extra gear and extra yards out to the 43-yard line. He's got 18 on his first attempt.
It's a really good job by the center. Miranda and just Lovett having vision. He continues to go on that run block that creates that man downfield.
So 3rd down and 8. It's a 4-man rush. Clifford under pressure, and he's going to go down. The pocket collapses. Kalon Tolson got there first for Illinois, and now Sean Clifford is down on one knee. He is shaken up.
Get anything too creative.
And they will run it with Brown. And he bounces it outside. adds to a big first half. Well, that might change the strategy a little bit now.
Well enough in this second half to figure out a way to win this football game.
Sikowski right at the first down line to gain and slightly passed it to Navarro. Chase Brown and at least force Penn State to call their final timeout. They will not. Sikowski on a rollout. Puts one up the middle of the field and it's dropped by Ellis Brooks. Easily could have been picked. Completions for Clifford. Third down and 10. They'll run it with Lovett. Now the crowd not happy with the conservative call, but four-man rush on third down. And that's a catch made by Parker Washington. That's good enough for a first down. Play action. There's the slant. Bobbled and caught by Dotson. Terrific concentration. He's to midfield.
3rd and 4 at worst.
So you can see Dotson widest to the bottom of your screen, to the near side left. 3rd down and 20.
So that motion get followed. You're going to get man coverage and pressure.
Clifford looking for Dotson. There's the deep square in, but threw it behind him.
What is straining him today?
2nd down and 5. There goes McCray into the secondary. First down and more, all the way out close to the 40-yard line by the time he's brought down. Just for 9 on 3rd down. Under pressure and going down is Sikowski. The ball pops out. It is a fumble. It is scooped up by Brisker. All the way down to the 21-yard line. Nick Tarburton got there first. And Jaquan Brisker gets the fumble recovery. 3rd giveaway.
Under the screen, Kane is getting matched by a corner. Thinking zone coverage, high low.
Here comes a blitz. It's picked up. Clifford steps up, flags everywhere. And he'll dirt it at the feet of Dotson.
Holding. Offense, number 73. 10-yard penalty. Penalty is declined.
And the crowd reacting to what they believe was a Keith Randolph late hit on Clifford after he threw the ball.
This is the hold by Miranda on the pressure. Just grabs Barnes. That's a legit call. But watch at the end of this play. That's a late hit. That's a late hit.
Stout from 40. Has plenty of leg. But he pushed it to the right, curled back to the left. It did not get inside the upright. So Stout misses from 40. And Penn State comes away empty. Take on a blockbuster trade that saw them swap teams. And now we've got a running back down the sideline all the way out to midfield. Getting bumped out of bounds is Josh McCray.
4 zone coverage by Penn State.
Sikowski, long throw to the sideline, incomplete. Flag out. Casey Washington got tied up with Joey Porter, and Porter is going to get called for pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's the right call. Isaiah Williams in the slot.
Sikowski is going to take another shot, this time down the left sideline. Incomplete. Casey Washington, the intended receiver, from 50 plus. Actually, this season, 3 for 6 from 50 plus. It's got the distance. It's a line drive, but he pulled it left. Just missed. And Illinois comes away empty, and Penn State still has their field goal lead. Only a 3-man rush. Clifford finds the soft spot with a flag thrown to the secondary. That is good for a first down to Parker Washington.
Time here versus this zone defense. So this fake snap right there. Brown drops back. Anticipate zone.
3rd down and 10. A 4-man rush this time. Clifford, that ball's batted down at the line. Another Another carry for Brown. He's got a first down and more. Out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Chris, offensive line that played so disconnected at times this season.
Their coach knows what he's doing.
Quarterback sneak as Art Sitkowski tries to shove the pile past the line to gain, and it looks like he's got a first down.
They're generating first downs. That creates more plays to get called.
Here's Josh McCray. Blows up the secondary again. Down to the 42-yard line of Penn State before he's brought down. 16 more yards, and that
coming from.
Brown again turns the corner inside the 30. Down close to the 25-yard line before he steps out. They'll mark him out at the 26.
Right side of this offensive line.
7 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends. Quarterback sneak on 3rd down and 2. And Sitkowski has it again.
It's got to happen quick for Sitkowski.
Play action, there it is. They flip it to a wide open tight end, and Daniel Barker walks into the end zone with a go-ahead Illini touchdown.
14 yards of the touchdown.
This is it. Barker lines up at the right tight end. This is called sifting. Watch him go underneath the defense, cross the backside. Little ball fake, get your eyes around, bang. Walk-in touchdown. On the backside.
The pass was completed beyond the line of scrimmage. Therefore, an eligible receiver downfield on the pass. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat the down.
That's the second time in this game that we have had a point-after group out on the field, only to have the officials, well after the play is over, announce they're yanking away a touchdown from the team that thinks they're kicking a PAT.
Watch 75 Pillstrom. Yeah, I mean, that ball gets caught and he's 5 yards downfield. I love the play call, but I believe that is the right call by the officials.
2nd down and a mile. 2nd and 24. Chase Brown with another flag down to the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 17. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. First down.
So Ebba Katie gets called for the personal foul.
Watch their right arm crank. Yep. No shot.
Bill on Monday.
Super smart play call here. Be super conservative.
3rd down and 15. Sitkowski to throw. He's going to lob one to the right side of the end zone and throw it away. So that preserves the field goal attempt to try and tie it now with under 12 minutes to go for Illinois. Attempt this one though from 37. We are tied.
Picks and rubs. Picks, rubs, meshes.
They motion to a bunch. He looks in that direction. Gets out of the pocket. Sidearms one to the sideline. Coming back to try and scoop it up was Dotson. And it looks like they will call it a completion to the 40-yard line. Jahan Dotson scooped it up for a first down.
I mean, this looks like an absolutely lights-out catch. Get the hands underneath. Ha ha! What a catch. You try to get something past the sticks. Play on time.
Here comes a blitz. Clifford in trouble, and down he goes. Witherspoon does it again. He got a tackle for loss on 2nd down. He gets the sack on 3rd down. Play clock down to 5. McCray turns the corner. First down. Hammered out of bounds, but not before he moves the chains. Sitkowski to throw. Under pressure. Sacked! Arnold Ebakani got him on the ground back at the 39-yard line. Kane again. He's got a first down, Chris Button.
Yeah, wide receivers coach for Penn State, Taylor Stubblefield.
Bottom of the screen in man coverage.
Four-man rush. Clifford fires to the left sideline. It's caught. First down. Parker Washington.
Get a runaway, a breakaway to the sideline.
Clifford steps up in the pocket. Floats it to the sideline. Just over the fingertips of Parker Washington. 8 seconds to go. Running the ball.
I don't think you can coach in fear like that, though.
Well, there's the run. And it's Bryant. He's got a first down and more. Keeps on moving the pile out to the 24-yard line. Let's see if Brett Bielema will use a timeout here. The clock stops, of course, for the moment. A timeout, long way from field goal range, though. They'll run it with Chase Brown. And Brown gets down the sideline. He's got a first down, and that will stop the clock, at least for the moment. He's out to the 42-yard line. Sikowski dumps it off. And again, that was, I think, forward progress stopped in the field of play on Jakari Norwood. So that will take us to the end of regulation time.
Gentlemen, congratulations on a hard-fought and well-played 4 quarters of regulation. This is overtime. Beginning with the overtime period, the winner of the toss shall have their option of offense, defense, or which end of the field. The remaining option will be exercised by the team not winning the toss every subsequent overtime period. Both teams will have 1 timeout per overtime period. Beginning with the second overtime period, teams must attempt a 2-point try. Beginning with the third and subsequent overtime periods, teams will attempt a 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line. Got it? All right. Here's our coin. Here we go, 14. Here's our coin. That's heads, tails, tails, heads. You're the visitors. What's your toss? Heads. Call. Heads is the call. And it's heads. Illinois, you won the toss.
I play defense.
You like defense? Yes, Penn State, which end of the field?
You want to defend that end.
Okay. Swap defense on this end. You're going to be on offense first.
Yeah.
There he goes in motion. Play action. Clifford swings it to the top end, and it's read beautifully. Nowhere to go. Tony Adams comes up to make the stop. Gonna go wildcat with Tyler Warren, the tight end, set to take the snap. He's gonna run it, and he'll get it. First time we've seen that formation today from Penn State, and it works. He picked up a couple. Clifford surveying his options. He's going to take off and try and run. Stays behind the line of scrimmage. Bottled up and brought down. Kirby Joseph gets the sack. And now James Franklin has to settle for a field goal. And State gets their 3. Jet sweep. It's a trick play. Casey Washington throws it, and it's broken up. Almost intercepted by Brisker. Got it. Right down the middle. Cut. There is the freshman. Breaking tackles. Inside the 10. Finally brought down at about the 8 by Jair Brown.
Where you can look at Barker off the right side, cross formation.
Play action. Sikowski will throw to the back of the end zone. A jump ball incomplete. Joey Porter had Luke Ford pinned up against the back of the end zone with nowhere to go.
When you get down there, no break.
22 yards for McCourt. And now it will be on the Illinois defense to see if they can get a stop. Kane, straight ahead run. He's not going to get there. No gain. So now the decision for Penn State is go for it on 4th down.
Kick it.
Or kick a field goal and get into a 2-point conversion contest. Got it. It's at first. It's It's a trick play. There's a flip. Clifford can't catch it. Tyler Warren on the end-around pass. The flip from Dotson, and they can't execute. Underthrows Clifford, who couldn't adjust. And now Illinois with a chance for two.
It's a good job by Illinois defensively, hanging back. Carney forces a little bit of a contested throw by Warren, and Clifford, it's just outside his reach.
It is Sitkowski to throw. Floats it into the end zone. Off the fingertips of Josh McCray. And we play on.
It's a spectacular play call. They just leak McCray out. It's a beautiful throw by Sitkowski, probably the best of the day. McCray just somewhat mistimes his jump.
Conversion attempts. It might not be the student section, but it's still loud at this end. Sitkowski, he's going to tuck it under. Throws it in the front corner of the end zone, incomplete. And now Penn State will have a chance to win it.
Got to get a throw off for Sean Cowell.
Steps up, under pressure. Tipped ball towards the back end line. DeAndre Lambert-Smith was lurking. He had a chance. So Penn State tries again first. They'll run it with Noah Kane. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another, but gets stood up. So now it will be Illinois with a chance to win it again. Rifles one into the end zone, and it's broken up. Ellis Brooks was there to knock it away. And we continue. Luke Ford, the intended receiver. Once again, he motions back. Brandon Peters. Way up over the head of Daniel Barker. No chance. And once again, Penn State gets a stop, and they will once again have a chance to win it.
You see,
A chance to win it again. Clifford, shovel pass. Strange. Stood up. Inside the 1-yard line, Illinois gets another stop. The shovel pass to Brenton Strange looked like it was there.
not, I'm scrambling around and trying to create.
It's at the bottom of the screen. Instead, they'll run it. At the goal, it's Noah Kane. Is he in? Penn State thinks so. The officials say no. They got him stopped again.
It's a ball carrier short of the goal line. The conversion is no good.
Run it.
They will. Josh McCray, no chance. He lost yardage back to the 5-yard line. Jet sweep. Isaiah Williams at the goal line. He's in. Illinois got the lead.
For the
So
score.
Penn State to extend the game. Noah Kane at the goal line. Is he in? Yes! Both teams on the ground finally convert, and it continues. Clifford to try and throw. Tipped, incomplete. Kalen Tolson jumped in the passing lane and knocked it down. Brandon Peters at quarterback. Rolls out. Into the end zone. It is caught. Casey Washington's got it. Illinois pulled off the upset. It took 9 overtimes.
Conversion is confirmed.
And Casey Washington catches the game winner from Brandon Peters. And Illinois has pulled off the road upset.